This project is Simplicity 8692, and to begin I am working on putting together the facing pieces. So these are the front facing and the back facing, and I have interfacing attached to them. I'm doing a sew-in interfacing for this project. My next step is going to be to attach the zipper at the back seam. And I did not want to use my serger on this. This is a remnant of satin that I had from my stash. I am just going to use a zigzag stitch over the edge of my fabric and the zipper, and I'm going to just be binding with that, and I'm going to show you here in just a moment what that looks like. This is a good option if you do not have a serger. You can use this as a way to bind your edges, and it works just as well. And you can see here, this is what it looks like once you have finished. And obviously I used a pretty narrow stitch on this, but it just binds your edge nicely so that you're not gonna have to worry about the fraying once you wash it. And this is what the zipper looks like when it is finished. And because it is a vintage top or a vintage inspired top, I am doing an overlapped zipper. So I have gone ahead and pressed this down, and I am just going to go ahead and do the stitching for that. And now that that is complete, I am going to assemble the rest of the garment. This is very simple to put together, and I am doing a French seam here. So this is the first step. And then I am going to turn this inside out, press it, and I'm going to do the second step of the French seam, which is to bind that raw edge. Now, this project overall is very simple. One thing that I would advise on is checking on the sizing for yourself. I was very concerned about how this was going to fit me, especially in my arms, because anytime that I have a pattern where the sleeve and the body are one, so you have a raglan sleeve, then I usually run into issues with fitting in the sleeves. So I was very vigilant of that. However, I was not as vigilant about how it fit in the body. So that would be my only piece of advice, is just make sure that you double check the measurements, especially in the pattern piece. I went off of the paper pattern measurements and the finished measurements, that is, and what I ended up with was a little bit less than what I wanted. And other than that, I might have been able to alleviate some issues with a longer zipper, but I don't think so. So I will wear it, but then the next one I will definitely be making it a little larger. Thank you for watching my video, and we'll see you in the next one.